In 2025, a coordinated attack on a radar installation on the island of Altis would trigger a chain of events that would reshape the balance of power in the eastern Mediterranean. It would later become known as the Poseidon Crisis. To understand how it began, we have to go back. In June 2024, the Republic of Altis and Stratis announced the discovery of a major offshore natural gas field in the eastern Mediterranean. The site, later designated the Poseidon Reserve, was estimated to contain more than 30 trillion cubic feet of natural gas, making it one of the most significant energy discoveries in the region. At the time, the Republic was already under strain. Economic decline, rising inflation, and failing public services had eroded confidence in the civilian government. The discovery of the reserve was widely seen as a potential turning point, but the anticipated recovery did not materialize. Delays in development, internal disputes, and rising expectations only deepened public frustration. By late 2024, protests had spread across major population centers. As instability increased, informal anti-government groups began to emerge. These decentralized formations, later identified as the Altian Opposition Networks, operated without centralized leadership and varied wildly in capability. At the same time, the discovery of the Poseidon Reserve intensified regional competition. Both Greece and Turkey moved to expand their influence over the Republic, pursuing economic agreements, energy partnerships, and political alignment. By late 2024, Greece appeared to be gaining ground through closer cooperation with Altian leadership. Turkey, however, raised concerns over the island's stability, pointing to economic breakdown, expanding unrest, and the risk of internal conflict. Turkish officials emphasized the need for decisive action to prevent further escalation, positioning themselves as a stabilizing force in the region. As conditions on Altis continued to deteriorate, certain opposition cells began to evolve. Coordination improved, access to weapons expanded, and isolated incidents became more deliberate. The source of that shift was not fully understood. However, within both opposition circles and emerging intelligence reporting, a single codename began to circulate: the Turk. By early 2025, the Republic was no longer facing isolated unrest. It was confronting a convergence of economic instability, increasingly capable opposition groups, and growing external pressure. The situation remained unstable, but it had not yet crossed into open conflict. That line was about to be crossed. Hey everyone, I appreciate you taking the time to watch War is Hell. You may have noticed some changes, like the channel's being restructured, the Discord's been rebuilt, and I've launched warishellhq.com. So if you want to go there to go deeper into the story, you'll find additional material there, like news posts that are tied to the narrative and a full wiki expanding on the campaign that I will continue to build out as this all continues to progress. I've also relaunched the Patreon for those of you who want to support the project directly. But this series is built around something that has always interested me. How did Turkey ultimately break from NATO and align with CSAT like the map shows? This campaign is my take on that story. So I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. I've got your 6.